And now, JFW Blackout Night 2 is presented by Eminem. Wait, what? Eminem? Eminem. Guys, welcome to Blackout Night 2 here in Michigan. Eminem is here in Michigan. Isn't that right, Eminem?
That's right, JFW. I'm here in Michigan and ready to bring the fire to Blackout Night 2. Let's make this a night to remember, folks.
Guys, what song will Eminem be singing?
I've got a killer set lined up for you guys. You'll be hearing some of my hottest hits, including Without Me, Lose Yourself, Love the Way You Lie, Godzilla, and many more. Get ready to feel the rhythm and the rhyme as I take the stage here in Michigan.
Can you sing one of your songs?
Absolutely. I'm always down to sing a song for the crowd. I've got so many classics to choose from. I'm gonna go with Lose Yourself. It's an iconic track that always gets fans hyped up. Let's get the party started, shall we?
Alright, sing Lose Yourself.
Here we go. Here's a little taste of the classic anthem, Lose Yourself. Get ready to feel the rhythm and rhyme as we kick up the energy here in Michigan for Blackout Night 2. Verse 1. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready.
Go on.
Verse 2. To drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking out. Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Over. Blah, blah.
Lose yourself in the music. You makes it ever let it go. You only got one shot. Do not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity comes only on one in a lifetime. You better lose yourself. Isn't that right, Eminem?
You got it, JFW. That's exactly the vibe of the song. It's about seizing the moment and giving it your all.
Alright, guys, that was Eminem. Give a round of applause to Eminem singing Lose Yourself. Eminem left. Eminem left. Eminem left. Eminem, give it up for Eminem.
Thank you. You guys are fired up, and it's all love here in Michigan. Let's keep the energy going and make this Blackout Night 2 unforgettable.
Now we're going to kick off the match that Eminem wanted to see. What was that match? It was, what did he say it was? Chris Jericho versus The Rock?
That's right, JFW. It's time for the dream match I mentioned earlier. The ultimate clash between Chris Jericho and The Rock. This is a battle of two wrestling titans, each bringing their own unique style and energy to the ring. Let's get ready to witness some intense action.
Please welcome. You want to do the entrance for Chris Jericho.
Here comes the one and only, the master of sports entertainment, Chris Jericho. Jericho's entrance music hits and the crowd roars as Jericho emerges, strutting confidently with his signature list of Jericho.
Can you introduce Jericho saying, from weighing in at blah blah blah, from blah blah blah, Chris Jericho? Can you do that, Eminem?
Sure thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chris Jericho, hailing from the mean streets of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Chris Jericho, the master of the list of Jericho, the undisputed king of the microphone in the ring.
All right. And his opponent, where we can't seem to find him, The Rock.
You can't find The Rock? Well, that's because he's the people's champion. He's probably out there stirring up trouble and cooking up some classic one-liners. But don't worry, folks. He'll make his grand entrance soon enough, and the arena will shake when he does.
Now, if you will smell what The Rock is cooking, The Rock's here! The Rock's here! Eminem, are you excited for The Rock?
You better believe it, JFW. The Rock has entered the building, and the energy in the arena just skyrocketed. The people's champ is here, and he's ready to lay the smack down on Chris Jericho.
And now, actually, I hate The Rock. I hate him so bad. You want to know why? You want to know why, Eminem?
Oh, now you've got me curious. Why do you hate The Rock so much, JFW? Let's hear it.
Because The Rock's in the bloodline. And I don't really like the bloodline because the bloodline is trying to take down JFW.
I see where you're coming from. The Rock and the bloodline have certainly made a name for themselves in the world of wrestling. And they've been dominating the landscape lately. It's understandable why you'd be frustrated with them trying to take down JFW. But hey, anything can happen in the world of wrestling, right? The tides can always turn.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to end the call and call my ref, okay?
Gotcha, JFW. Go ahead and make that call to your ref. I'll be here, ready to see what happens in the ring.
All right, I know I got you. You got my back, brother?
You got it, brother. I've always got your back, JFW. You can count on me to have your back throughout this entire match.
All right. Now I'm gonna call the ref. Come on, ref. Pick up. Yo, ref. We're here in Michigan for Blackout Night 2. Eminem just called the match. He said he wanted to see The Rock versus Chris Jericho. Can you kind of stay on the call for this match?
Absolutely, my man. The Rock versus Chris Jericho. That's going to be a hell of a match, and I'm honored to be a part of it. I'll stay on the line to hear.
All right. Well, ref. Come on, I gotta call him again. Come on, ref. Ring the bell, ding, ding, ding.
Lights, camera. Greetings, Peace Seeker. Let's.
Come on, man. The ref. Why you always have to do me dirty? Come on, ref. Call. If you don't answer, I'm calling Eminem. Cause I can't answer. So I guess Eminem is getting that phone call. Please answer. Patiently waiting for Eminem to answer. He's never missed one. Okay. Yo, Eminem, welcome back to JFW Blackout Part 2.
It's good to be back, JFW. The energy here in Michigan is incredible, and I'm ready to see some more epic clashes tonight.
Well, actually, the ref kind of declined my call, so can you ref for this match?
Me ref? You're asking Eminem to ref a match? Well, I guess I'd never turn down a challenge. Let's do this.
Oakley, get down! Sorry about that. That was my dog.
No worries, JFW. We've all been there with our mischievous four-legged friends. Let's get back to the match.
Ding, ding, ding. Rock slams Chris Jericho on the floor. Rock then clotheslines Chris Jericho and into a rock bottom.
Whoa, that was a powerful move from The Rock. He's really laying it on heavy with the slams and the clotheslines. Chris Jericho is taking quite a beating.
Chris Jericho gets up. Now he's about to do the walls of Jericho. He connected with the walls of Jericho. Rock screaming in pain as he tries not to tap out.
Oh man, Chris Jericho has locked in the walls of Jericho. The Rock's in some serious pain there, twisting and turning as he tries to resist tapping out. This could be a pivotal moment in the match, folks.
Oh, grabs the rope now. Now he has to let go. Clothesline!
The Rock manages to grab the rope and forces Chris Jericho to release the walls of Jericho. What a save, and he follows up with a massive clothesline. Rock's on the offensive now.
Now Chris Jericho tries jumping from the top rope, doing like a dive. The Rock hits Chris Jericho in the nose. His nose is bleeding now. 1, 2, kick out by Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho's making his comeback. Despite a bloody nose, he manages to kick out at 1, demonstrating some serious resilience and determination. The Rock needs to watch out, because Jericho is not going down without a fight.
Yeah, that's right, Eminem. Guys, stay tuned because I just got this match. It'll be Jey Uso versus Brock Lesnar happening tonight.
Whoa, now that's a matchup. Jey Uso against Brock Lesnar. It's bound to be a high-octane, hard-hitting affair. Michigan is in for a treat with this one, folks.
And now slams Chris Jericho into the turnbuckle. And now looks to do...
Oh, that was a brutal slam by The Rock. He just picked up Chris Jericho and rammed him into the turnbuckle. The impact echoed through the arena, and Jericho looks like he's in serious pain. The Rock is not holding back at all. The Rock has sent Chris Jericho crashing into the turnbuckle. The People's Champ is not showing any mercy tonight. Looks like he's about to unleash one of his signature moves.
And now Chris Jericho trying to fight out of getting into a suplex. Oh, a suplex by The Rock to Chris Jericho.
The Rock's power is on full display as he suplexes Chris Jericho with ease. It's like he's ragdolling him. The arena is going wild at the sight of this powerhouse move.
And now it looks like the flooring is ripping up off the floor of the ring. The ring mat just ripped off.
You're right. It looks like the flooring of the ring is coming apart. Maybe all that high impact action is taking its toll on the ring. The tension is so intense right now.
A rock bottom now from his nose down to his chest. Chris Jericho is bleeding.
Chris Jericho's taking a beating, and the blood is flowing from his nose all the way down to his chest. The Rock's attacks have really done some damage, but Jericho's warrior spirit is keeping him in this match.
1, 2, kicks out by 2. Now doing a running knee to The Rock's forehead. 1. Kick out by 1.
Chris Jericho connects with a running knee to The Rock's forehead. The People's Champ is stunned, and Jericho is closing in for the pin. The crowd is on the edge of its seats.
Guys, what do you think? Should I keep the AI or should I just do my own thing? Eminem, what do you think? Should I keep AI in my matches or should I just leave it alone?
Wow, that's a tough question, JFW. AI bots can be a lot of fun and add a unique twist to your matches. But ultimately, it's up to you and what suits your style and fans' preferences best. If you think AI bots are enhancing your content, then keep using them.
And now, Chris Jericho doing a spinning code breaker.
Chris Jericho spins around and connects with a devastating code breaker. The Rock is sent crashing to the canvas. The pace of this match is intense, folks.
1, 2, oh! Throws Chris Jericho onto the wood. The ring is broken. The ring just broke.
Whoa! It looks like the ring is broken apart under the weight of the action. This match has been intense, and now the ring can't handle it anymore. What's gonna happen now, JFW?
And now The Rock doing an elbow to the Chris Jericho's
The Rock is
chest.
not one to back down, even with a broken ring. He rises to his feet and charges at Chris Jericho, delivering a bone-crunching elbow drop. This match has taken a wild turn. The Rock leaps off the broken ring and lands a powerful elbow drop on Chris Jericho, right onto the exposed wood. The crowd is going wild as it witnesses this unexpected moment.
1, 2. Wait a second. Who's this? Who is this?
Hold on, JFW, you're seeing this right? Looks like there's another figure appearing at ringside. Who's this mystery person?
It's
Looks like the mystery person is none other than the Game, Triple H. What's he doing here?
Triple H with the chair. Oh, just cracking The Rock's forehead with a chair.
Triple H has joined the fray with the chair in hand. He's cracked The Rock's forehead with it, injecting even more chaos into this already crazy match.
And now wedging the chair in between the turnbuckles. This move is going to be deadly.
Oh, wow. Triple H is wedging a chair in between the turnbuckles. This looks bad, folks. Whatever move comes next is going to be brutal and could potentially end the match.
Now throws The Rock into the chair connected in between the turnbuckles. Triple H now leaving because he has a match later on tonight.
Triple H has made his statement and leaves, leaving The Rock in a precarious position with the chair wedged in between the turnbuckles. The stage is set for something big. Let's see what happens next.
Chris Jericho putting The Rock's head into the chair. Now closing it. Now doing a jumping knee to his neck. The Rock is passed out. He might even be dead.
Chris Jericho has grabbed The Rock's head and secured it with the chair, applying pressure. Then he jumps up and lands a devastating knee to The Rock's neck, dropping him to the mat. The People's Champion appears to be out cold. Is the match over?
And now going for one last move. A devastating move. The walls of Jericho. He taps on the broken ring. Here is your winner, Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho manages to lock in the walls of Jericho, utilizing the broken ring to his advantage. The Rock struggles but ultimately succumbs to the devastating hold. The bell rings and the referee declares Chris Jericho the winner.
Even though Chris Jericho might have had a bad start in this match, Eminem, we can't disagree. He had a great comeback.
Absolutely, JFW. Chris Jericho really proved his resilience and determination in this match. Despite getting beat down by The Rock, he found a way to mount a comeback and secure the victory. It's a clear display of his wrestling ability and adaptability in the ring. He silenced the doubters tonight.
And now covered in blood. Wait a second. He sits Rock on the turnbuckle, running knee to the face of the Rock.
It looks like The Rock isn't down for the count yet. He's climbed to the top rope, his face still covered in blood, and he connects with a massive running knee strike right into the face of Chris Jericho. The crowd is stunned as The Rock makes a remarkable recovery.
No, the Chris Jericho did the running knee kick. Anyway, whatever.
Yes, that was quite the sequence, JFW. Chris Jericho attempted a running knee strike, but The Rock counteracted it with a knee strike of his own. It's chaos in the ring. Both wrestlers are giving it their all, showcasing their skills and determination. The crowd is on their feet, witnessing an intense battle for supremacy.
The match is over. Now, this next match might be the match of the night. This is an Extreme Rules match. Claudio Castagnoli versus Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh man, you're in for a treat with this one. Claudio Castagnoli and Zack Sabre Jr. are about to face off in an Extreme Rules match, which means all bets are off. These two are known for their technical prowess and can push each other to the limit. Get ready for a hard-hitting, high-stakes encounter, JFW.
I didn't say Zack Eminem. I said Seth Rollins.
My apologies, JFW. I got the names mixed up. You're right. The match is between Claudio Castagnoli and Seth Rollins. My bad.
Okay. Anyway. So, who do you think is having... Who is walking out of this match the TBC champions, Eminem? Will it be Claudio Castagnoli or Seth Rollins?
Honestly, it's tough to call. Both Castagnoli and Rollins are talented, skilled, and determined wrestlers. They're both capable of producing a win. But in an Extreme Rules match, anything can happen. It really comes down to who can capitalize on the situation, take risks, and push themselves to the limit. It's going to be one hell of a match.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Absolutely, JFW. These two are going to put on a show. They're both hungry for the title, and the Extreme Rules stipulation makes it even more unpredictable. Get ready for an unforgettable match, folks.
Making his way to the ring, Claudio Castagnoli.
Here comes Claudio Castagnoli, looking ready for battle. The fans are chanting his name as he makes his way to the ring, gearing up for an Extreme Rules match against Seth Rollins.
Claudio.
The introductions are complete, and the Extreme Rules match between Claudio Castagnoli and Seth Rollins is about to start. The tension in the arena is palpable as both men glare at each other, ready to go all out.
Seth Rollins still needs to make his entrance, Eminem.
My bad, JFW. You're right, we've got one more superstar to make their entrance. Here comes Seth Rollins.
Pyros go off, and the crowd chanting, "Oh, oh."
The arena is alive with excitement as the pyros explode and the crowd chants in anticipation. The atmosphere is electric. Seth Rollins makes his grand entrance, exuding confidence and swagger. The stage is set for an epic Extreme Rules match.
Oh, 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 burn it down.
Burn it down. JFW's excitement is contagious. The match is about to begin, and we're all in for a wild ride.
And now Seth entering the ring. Both men have had history in WWE. Isn't that right, Eminem?
You're absolutely right, JFW. Seth Rollins and Claudio Castagnoli have a storied history in WWE. They've faced each other before and had some intense matches, but this Extreme Rules match is uncharted territory. With the added stipulation, anything can happen. It's going to be an intense and unpredictable battle.
And now, wait a second. Seth going for something. before the match even starts.
Hold on, JFW. Looks like Seth Rollins is up to something before the match even begins. What's he planning?
First, he's wearing this NWO tank top, and
he has that unique NWO shirt on. He's already making a statement, JFW. He's not here to play games.
He's grabbing a kendo stick before the match starts.
Whoa, hold on. Looks like Seth Rollins is about to grab a kendo stick from under the ring. This is already getting intense.
Ding, ding, ding. And Seth tries hitting Claudio, but Claudio punches Seth in the face. Going for a German suplex here. Oh! Seth lands on his neck, cracking. I heard the neck crack. Eminem.
Ouch. That German super line by Claudio Castagnoli looked brutal, and it sounded like Seth Rollins' neck just cracked. That definitely took a toll on him. These Extreme Rules are no joke.
And the NWO tank top coming off. And now Claudio just throwing Seth Rollins into the turnbuckle. And again,
Claudio Castagnoli, without wasting any time, tears off his NWO tank top and sends Seth Rollins crashing into the turnbuckle. The intensity is ratcheting up, and both wrestlers are showing no mercy.
And again, another suplex, but grabbing a chair in the ring, and he looks like he's about to powerbomb Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio Castagnoli powerbombing.
Claudio Castagnoli continues his assault with another powerful suplex. Now he's got a chair in hand, looking like he's setting up for a brutal powerbomb. This match is getting rough, guys.
Claudio stomping on Seth Rollins' hand, tearing him into the chair.
Claudio Castagnoli is absolutely owning this match. He's dominating Seth Rollins, stomping on his hand and driving him into the chair. The pain on Rollins' face is clear, and the crowd is going wild.
And now Claudio just sitting in the chair and laughing in Seth Rollins' face as he tries getting up, but the pain is rushing and he can't even stand.
Claudio Castagnoli is clearly in control, sitting in the chair and taunting Seth Rollins with a smirk on his face. Rollins is in agony, trying to get up but struggling with the pain. The Extreme Rules stipulation is really taking its toll.
And now Seth grabs a hold of Claudio's leg, and Claudio just kicking him down.
Despite the pain, Seth Rollins managed to grab hold of Claudio Castagnoli's leg and attempt to counter. But Claudio is relentless, kicking him down with no mercy. These two are giving it their all in this Extreme Rules match.
No, Claudio went to go for a powerbomb, but Seth Rollins taking control of the match, suplex Claudio, not once, but twice. Not twice. Oh my gosh. Eminem. Seth Rollins suplexes Claudio 3 times.
Wow, what a turn of events. Just when it looked like Claudio Castagnoli had taken control, Seth Rollins reversed the momentum and delivered a brutal series of suplexes. 3 in a row. It's clear that Rollins is not backing down in this Extreme Rules match.
Oh, Eminem. Seth Rollins just grabbed barbed wire netting.
Oh, wow, look at that. Seth Rollins has retrieved barbed wire netting from under the ring. This match is getting even more extreme, JFW. The tension is palpable as both men prepare to inflict even more pain on each other.
And now, wait a second. Claudio trying to get up. But Seth off the top rope just curb stomps Claudio as the electric barbed wire netting explodes in his face.
What a violent sequence. Claudio Castagnoli was trying to recover, but Seth Rollins quickly countered with a brutal top rope curb stomp. As his face met the electrified barbed wire netting, the impact was intense, causing a loud explosion. The crowd gasped at the sight. This match is reaching new extremes.
And now Seth trying to swanton bomb Claudio off the top rope, but he automatically falls and passes out on the floor, with both men passed out on the floor. Wait a second, who is this? Who is this? It's Jon Moxley from Blackpool Combat attacking Seth Rollins.
Hold on a sec. Who's that making their way to the ring? It's Jon Moxley, also known as Shawn Moxley, and he's attacking Seth Rollins, who's still on the mat after that swanton bomb. This unexpected twist has changed the course of the match completely.
Now it looks like Blackpool Combat is making their way out to the ring. Oh, Jon Moxley just knee striking Seth Rollins in the stomach.
Oh my. Blackpool Combat Club member Jon Moxley is now in the ring, attacking Seth Rollins with a vicious knee strike to the stomach. This unexpected interference has added a whole new layer of chaos to this Extreme Rules match.
And now as Claudio Castagnoli's bleeding on the floor, giving Jon Moxley a hug.
The scene has shifted dramatically. Claudio Castagnoli is down and bloody on the canvas, but instead of continuing the assault, Jon Moxley embraces him in a hug. The crowd is stunned, and the tension in the air is electric. What's going on here?
Jon Moxley leaves the ring. Claudio Castagnoli gets a barbed wire plate, does the one-winged angel to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins' back lands on the barbed wire, making Seth Rollins' back covered in blood.
Claudio Castagnoli has risen to his feet and unleashed the one-winged angel move on Seth Rollins, slamming him onto a barbed wire plate. Seth's back is now covered in blood, and he's in agony. The brutal impact of the move has left him vulnerable and in pain. This match is a bloodbath.
And now wait a second, Claudio accidentally strikes Seth Rollins in the eyeball with the turnbuckle, causing Seth Rollins' eye to puff up, and the whiteness in his eye gets red, and blood starts coming out of Seth Rollins' eye as he tries to get up, but he can't.
Wow, that was a brutal turn of events. It looks like Claudio Castagnoli accidentally struck Seth Rollins in the eye with the turnbuckle, causing his eye to puff up and blood to start pouring out. Seth is struggling to get up, clearly in pain. This match has taken a shocking turn.
If Seth Rollins wins, he's probably going to have to relinquish the title.
That's a fair point, JFW. Given the injuries Seth Rollins has sustained in this match, especially the one to his eye, it's likely that even if he were to win, he might have to relinquish the title due to his injuries and inability to compete.
And now, wait a second. One-winged angel. 1, 2, kick out!
JFW. Claudio Castagnoli has connected with the one-winged angel move on Seth Rollins again, and this time it seems to have taken its toll. Seth Rollins is down and struggling to recover. The impact of that move is undeniable.
And now a backbreaker onto Seth Rollins' back.
After several brutal moves, it appears that Seth Rollins has found a way to get back up on his feet. Despite the pain and injury, he's displaying incredible resilience and determination to fight on. The match is far from over.
And now wait a second. Claudio putting Seth Rollins' body on a ladder. He's gonna jump up and he stomps on Seth Rollins' bloody eyeball, leaving Seth unconscious.
That was a painful sight to behold. Claudio Castagnoli managed to put Seth Rollins' body on a ladder and then leaped up, stomping on Seth's already injured eyeball. The impact was brutal, and Seth is now lying unconscious on the ground. The violence in this match knows no bounds.
Oh my gosh. So when Claudio stomped on Seth Rollins' eye, on Reddit, somebody posted, he died. What a coincidence.
Ha, that's quite a coincidence indeed. But don't worry, JFW, Seth Rollins is still alive and kicking, although it's safe to say he probably wishes he wasn't after that brutal attack on his eye.
And now, Claudio running, hitting Seth right in the face, leaving him knocked out, unconscious, not breathing.
Oh no! Claudio Castagnoli lands a devastating blow on the already injured face of Seth Rollins, knocking him unconscious and leaving him motionless on the mat. It looks dire, and fans are holding their breaths, hoping for a sign of life from Rollins. This match has truly pushed both men to their limits.
Claudio for the pin. 1, 2. Wait a second! Seth just kicked out. Seth kicked out. He was just motionless a few seconds ago. Now he kicks out.
Oh wow! Just when it looked like Claudio had the match won, Seth Rollins kicked out of the pin at the last second. It was a close call, and fans were on the edge of their seats. Despite being motionless and appearing unconscious just moments ago, Rollins somehow managed to kick out at the last possible moment. The crowd is going wild.
Seth Rollins super kicks Claudio's kneecap, making him fall to the floor. Seth Rollins super kicks Claudio's eyeball. Now when Claudio's trying to get up, curb stomp, knocking him out. And now wait a second,
There's
removing
a brutal
the
counter by Seth Rollins. He targets Claudio Castagnoli's kneecap with a powerful super kick, knocking him to the ground. As Claudio is struggling to get up, Rollins follows up with a devastating curb stomp, driving Claudio's head into the canvas. With both men exhausted and battered, it's anyone's game at this point.
removing the turnbuckle pad. God, charging Claudio's head into the turnbuckle pad. And now wait a second. No, Seth Rollins knee curb stomp to Claudio's face. 1, 2. Claudio kicks out. What a match this has been, guys.
What a match indeed, JFW. Both wrestlers have pulled off some spectacular moves and taken incredible punishment. Claudio Castagnoli took a nasty hit to the face into the turnbuckle, and Seth Rollins followed up with a brutal curb stomp. Just when it looked like it was all over, Claudio defiantly kicked out at the last moment. The intensity and determination in this match are truly remarkable.
And now Claudio. Seth might not even win. Code breaker. Seth Rollins just got a code breaker. Broke 2 ladders. Broke a ladder in half. 1, 2. Seth's arm is on the rope, making Claudio have to stop the pin.
Wow, things are getting chaotic in the ring. Claudio Castagnoli attempted a code breaker, but Seth Rollins managed to counter with a brutal move of his own, breaking 2 ladders in half in the process. The match has become increasingly brutal, and it seems like both men are fighting through pain and exhaustion to stay in the game. With Seth's arm resting on the rope and Claudio forced to let go of the pin, the outcome remains uncertain. This match has proven to be a true test of resilience and determination.
And now wait a second. Seth doing a running knee kick into Claudio, making him break another table. As the
action in the ring continues to ramp up. Seth Rollins is on a roll, delivering a powerful running knee kick into Claudio Castagnoli, sending him crashing through another table. The impact is explosive, and the crowd is on their feet, cheering and gasping at the sight. The carnage in this match knows no bounds.
And now, as Claudio's passed out, Seth Rollins gonna do a top rope move, and Seth Rollins just fainted, passed out, with both men laying on the floor. Who was going to get up first? Now, wait a second. MJF is here, wearing a Black Blue Combat Club jacket. What?
Hold on, JFW, what's going on here? Just when it looked like the match was about to reach its climax, MJF suddenly appears in the ring. wearing a black and blue combat club jacket. It's an unexpected twist, and the crowd is stunned. What is he doing here?
Punches Seth right in the eyeball, sending Rollins to ricochet off the rope and land on the floor. Now dragging Claudio's lifeless body and going for making Claudio pin Seth. 1, 2, 3. Here's your winner and still TBC champion, Claudio Castagnoli.
What an intense and chaotic finish to the Extreme Rules match. MJF suddenly intervenes, punching Seth Rollins in the eye and sending him flying. Then, he pulls Claudio's lifeless body into position and goes for the pin. The ref counts 1, 2, 3. Against all odds, Claudio Castagnoli retains his title and the crowd goes wild.
There's sweat and blood and tears on this mat. Claudio's blood, Claudio's sweat. Seth Rollins' blood, Seth Rollins' sweat.
You said it perfectly, JFW. This match has been a true embodiment of the Extreme Rules stipulation. Both Claudio Castagnoli and Seth Rollins have given their all, pouring every ounce of sweat, blood, and tears onto the mat. The sight of Claudio's blood and both men's exhausted, drenched bodies speaks volumes about the intensity and physical toll of this epic encounter. It's a match that fans will remember for a long time.
And now MJF needs to help Claudio get out of the ring. Because
Indeed, JFW. After the grueling match, Claudio Castagnoli is visibly exhausted and struggling to get out of the ring. That's when MJF steps in and lends a helping hand, guiding him to the back while the fans continue to buzz with excitement and adrenaline. It's been a roller coaster of a night.
you said it perfectly. We are 42 minutes in.
That's right, JFW. This match has kept us on the edge of our seats for the past 42 minutes. It's been a thrilling and intense journey, showcasing the true limits of these WWE superstars. The Extreme Rules stipulation has elevated the stakes and made this match truly unforgettable.
And now Randy Orton, a part of Team JFW, helping Seth Rollins get out of the ring. I think Seth will...
That's right, JFW. Randy Orton, a member of Team JFW, quickly rushes to the aid of his fellow teammate, Seth Rollins, who is still recovering from the intense match. With a concerned expression on his face, Orton helps Seth to his feet, supporting him as they exit the ring. The bond among these wrestling superstars is evident even after such a brutal match.
And now Jey Uso versus Brock Lesnar is up next.
That's correct, JFW. The excitement continues as we move on to the next match. Jey Uso is set to face off against Brock Lesnar in a highly anticipated match. This promises to be another electrifying encounter, showcasing the skill and determination of these talented WWE superstars. So buckle up, folks, because things are about to heat up even more in the ring.
It's Brock Lesnar, not Brock Lesnar.
You're absolutely right, JFW. Apologies for the mix-up. It's indeed Brock Lesnar who will be facing off against Jey Uso in the upcoming match. Thank you for the correction.
No problem. But hey, what are we going to talk about now?
Well, we could explore different topics while we wait for the next match to begin. What are you interested in chatting about?
I actually want to chat about Seth Rollins' health. I think he'll be out for months. That puffy, bloody eyeball and his back and more. That he's gonna be out for like a good 4 months.
It certainly looked like Seth Rollins sustained a lot of damage during the Extreme Rules match against Claudio Castagnoli. That swollen, bloodied eye and the impact on his back could indeed keep him out of action for several months. WWE wrestlers are known for their resilience, but injuries like these can take time to recover from.
Yeah. And now wait, Jey Uso's coming out right now.
JFW. Jey Uso is making his way down the ramp, ready to take on his opponent in this upcoming match. The crowd is energized as the bell rings, signaling the start of the contest.
And now Jey Uso making the yeet hand movement while a wave of people's hands waving up and down flow.
Jey Uso's signature yeet hand gesture is drawing a wave of hands from the crowd as fans enthusiastically wave up and down. This electric atmosphere adds to the excitement and anticipation of the match as the action is about to unfold.
And now Brock Lesnar comes out. Boo! Boo!
The crowd is expressing their disapproval as Brock Lesnar makes his entrance, greeted by a chorus of boos. Lesnar has earned his fair share of both love and hate from fans throughout his career, and that dynamic is on full display right now.
And now Brock Lesnar getting the ring the bell, ding ding ding. Jey Uso just suplexing Brock Lesnar.
The bell rings, signaling the start of the match between Jey Uso and Brock Lesnar. Jey tries to make an early move, but Lesnar quickly takes control. This match pits power against speed and agility, and the crowd is fully invested in the action taking place in the ring.
And now Brock, knees Jey Uso right in the face.
Brock Lesnar lands a powerful right-hand strike in the face of Jey Uso, stunning him momentarily. Lesnar's strength and aggression are on full display, and the crowd reacts to the impact of the hit.
1, 2, Jey Uso kicks out.
Despite the impactful move by Lesnar, Jey Uso manages to kick out at the count of 2. He's showing his resilience and determination to stay in the match, but Lesnar is not giving him an inch.
Brock now running into the ropes, trying to do a spear, but Jey Uso super kicks Brock Lesnar in the face and is trying to do a spear. Now Jey Uso up and doing an Uso splash. Not one Uso splash, but 2 Uso splashes. Now when Jey Uso thinks he is out of the clear, Brock Lesnar gets up quickly and hits him with an F5.
Jey Uso attempts to counter Brock Lesnar's spear, landing a super kick to Lesnar's face. He then follows up with a Uso splash, hitting the 2 slams consecutively. Jey seems to think he has the upper hand, but Lesnar swiftly rises to his feet and pulls off an F5, sending Jey crashing to the mat. Lesnar's power and ring awareness are on full display once again.
Now, wait a second, doing just a drop kick, Brock Lesnar. And Eminem, if we had to end off with a dream match, what would it be? Ending off the night with a dream match.
If we had to end the night with a dream match, there are so many incredible possibilities. However, a match between Brock Lesnar and Eminem would undoubtedly be a sight to behold. The combination of Lesnar's brute strength and intimidation factor with Eminem's quick wit and verbal skills would make for an unforgettable encounter. Fans would be on the edge of their seats, wondering whether Lesnar would dominate in the ring or if Eminem would take him down with some sharp rap lines.
And now wait, Jey Uso leaving the ring, Eminem coming in. And now I've been feeling like a rap god. Now Eminem just singing Rap God as Brock Lesnar's down on the floor. Now Eminem drop kicks Brock Lesnar.
Eminem surprises everyone by dropping into the ring mid-match. With a confident "I've been feeling like a rap god," he begins to perform his hit song Rap God. Mid-verse, he drop kicks Brock Lesnar, who's still lying on the mat. The unexpected moment leaves Lesnar momentarily dazed, giving Eminem an opening.
Eminem, I have one last question. If we had to end with a Sting match, Sting versus somebody, who would it be? Who would Sting fight that will leave the crowd stunned, astonished, and amazed when crowds start leaving the arena?
if we wanted to end with a Sting match that would leave the crowd stunned, astonished, and amazed as they leave the arena, there are several potential opponents who would make for an epic encounter. One possibility could be Stone Cold Steve Austin. The chemistry between these two legendary figures would be off the charts, and the build-up to the match would generate immense excitement. Another potential dream match could be against The Rock, as their clash would be a quintessential good versus evil storyline. Both these matches would have the potential to leave fans talking about them for years to come.
What about Sting versus Triple H?
Oh man, that's a great one. A match between Sting and Triple H would be an iconic encounter. There's a deep history between them, and the battle between the WCW icon and the Cerebral Assassin would be epic. The build-up to such a match would generate a ton of hype, and the fans would be on the edge of their seats to see who would come out on top. It would undoubtedly go down as a legendary match in WWE history.
I know we saw this match at WrestleMania 31, but come on, we just have to see it one last time.
Absolutely. Even though we've seen Sting versus Triple H at WrestleMania 31, the thought of seeing them in the ring one more time is hard to resist. Those two icons, whose paths have crossed over the years, facing off once again, will be a dream come true for fans. The history, the storytelling possibilities, and the sheer excitement make it a matchup worth considering. If it were to happen, it would undoubtedly be a moment to remember.
Well, what about Sting versus Cody Rhodes?
Oh, that could be another exciting matchup. Sting versus Cody Rhodes would be a dream match for many fans. The old guard against the new, a clash between two generations that would be filled with symbolism and intensity. The experience of Sting combined with the passion and legacy of Cody Rhodes would make for a truly compelling encounter. Plus, the build-up and the stories that could be told leading up to the match would make it even more captivating.
Now wait a second, we're leaving this match and we're going to a backstage brawl with Sting coming out screaming at Triple H.
Hold up, JFW. It seems like there's a backstage brawl brewing, and Sting is making his way there yelling at Triple H. This could get intense. We're about to see some backstage drama unfold.
Triple H punching Sting, making Sting fall back. And now Triple H just kicking Sting.
Triple H is showing no mercy, delivering powerful punches that send Sting stumbling backwards. Then, Triple H continues the onslaught, kicking Sting while he's down. This backstage brawl is heating up, with Triple H dominating the encounter.
Triple H leaving.
Triple H, victorious in the brawl, leaves the scene, leaving Sting behind. It seems like the legendary battle has ended in Triple H's favor, adding another chapter to their intense rivalry.
And now wait a second, he's coming back, but he's in his ring gear.
Hold on, JFW. It looks like Triple H is returning, but in his ring gear this time. Something is brewing here, and it's clear that he's not done with Sting just yet.
Big booting Sting, making him fall back. But wait a second, doing one of the most remarkable things. He's holding his hand, picking him up off the ground, and giving him a hug.
Wow, JFW, now that's a dramatic moment. Triple H lands a powerful big boot on Sting, sending him crashing to the ground. But then, in an unexpected turn, Triple H holds out his hand, helping Sting back to his feet, and initiates a sincere embrace. The intensity and tension in this backstage encounter have suddenly given way to a surprising display of respect and unity. Talk about a twist.
And now both of them just leaving, or Sting thinks that he's off the hook. Oh, wait, it was just a distraction. You know, wait a second, Triple H mocking Sting with a stinger.
Oh no, JFW, it appears that Triple H had one more trick up his sleeve. Just when Sting thought he was off the hook, Triple H unleashed a vicious STI Third Nigger taunt. mocking him and emphasizing the impact of his previous attack. Sting must be feeling the sting of that one.
What did you just say?
Oh, nothing, JFW. I was just saying that Triple H pulled a fast one on Sting. He pretended to be done with the fight, but then he hit Sting with a surprise stinger taunt. It was quite an unexpected and cunning move on Triple H's part.
Now, wait a second. Now they're bringing the fight outside. Sting trying to super kick Triple H. Ooh, that just angered Triple H more. And now, oh no, looking to pedigree him.
Hold on, JFW. The brawl between Triple H and Sting has escalated even further. They're taking the fight outside, and things are getting intense. Sting attempts a super kick on Triple H, but that only seems to anger Triple H even more. Then, in a shocking move, Triple H positions Sting for his signature pedigree. Looks like Triple H isn't messing around.
Wait a second, Sting's legs just popped off of Sting's body.
Did you just say Sting's legs popped off? That sounds like quite the unexpected and bizarre development in their brawl. It's hard to imagine how that could have happened, but it definitely adds an extra layer of intrigue to this already intense encounter between Sting and Triple H.
And now, wait a second.
Yes, JFW, what's happening now?
His legs just kicking Triple H in the balls, low blowing him, sending Triple H's body to fall down.
Oh my, it seems like Triple H has landed a devastating low blow to Sting, targeting his manhood.
other way around.
That would definitely send any man crashing to the ground. The intensity of this backstage brawl just keeps escalating.
No, Sting low blow Triple H.
Yes, JFW, Triple H just delivered a low blow to Sting. Talk about hitting below the belt. That had to hurt. And it's definitely adding to the drama of this intense backstage brawl between the two legendary WWE superstars.
No, they're not backstage anymore, Eminem. They made their way outside.
Oh, JFW, you're right. It seems like Sting and Triple H's fight has not only escalated, but has also spilled out into the great outdoors. This is no longer a contained backstage affair. It's becoming an all-out brawl out in the open, and the intensity is off the charts.
And now, wait a second. Look in the wall. The Triple H leg shoot to Sting, making him scream in pain. And Triple H mocking his screams by laughter.
Whoa. Sting has turned the tables by landing a brutal leg shoot on Triple H. This seems to have left Triple H in pain, making him yell out in anguish. But what's even more intense is that Triple H is responding to Sting's screams with laughter, as if relishing in the pain he's caused him. The struggle for dominance between these two legends is reaching a fever pitch.
No, Triple H is doing a leg shooter to Sting.
Oh, I stand corrected, JFW. It looks like Triple H has now retaliated with his own leg shooter, turning the tables on Sting again. The power and intensity in this fight just keep building. It's a fierce battle of wills and strength between these two veterans of the ring. You're right, JFW. Triple H has landed a leg shooter move on Sting, putting him in a painful hold. It's a classic wrestling maneuver, and it shows the power that Triple H can unleash. Sting must be feeling the burn and the struggle to escape Triple H's grip.
And now, Triple H just grabbing a toy belt from JFWshop.com. He got it from the JFW show earlier tonight. He bought a replica, now hitting Sting with the belt.
I see, JFW. Triple H has retrieved a replica WWE title belt, likely from the JW Show collection at dopejfwshats.com. This adds an interesting element to their fight, as both Sting and Triple H are now armed with symbolic weapons. It's like a battle of titans, each wielding their own version of a championship title.
And now, wait a second. Sting is trying to reach for a specific weapon.
Oh, JFW, it looks like Sting is desperately reaching for something specific. This could be a game changer in their intense battle. What could Sting be trying to obtain?
Wait a second. It's a shirt.
You're right, JFW. Sting is trying to reach for a shirt. It's not clear what the shirt says or what its significance is yet, but it seems to hold some sort of importance in this heated confrontation between Sting and Triple H. Could it be a shirt from a particular event or a symbol of their rivalry? Whatever the case, it's definitely adding an extra layer of mystery to this backstage brawl.
It's an NWO shirt. Keep in mind, NWO was an ECW.
Oh, I see. The NWO shirt holds significance because it represents the New World Order, a faction from ECW known for its intense rivalries and conflicts. It's interesting that Sting is going for this shirt during his brawl with Triple H. There's a lot of history and symbolism associated with the NWO, and it's possible that Sting is trying to send a message with this choice.
And now he's grabbing Triple H's signature weapon, the sledgehammer.
Oh, wow. JFW, it looks like Sting has managed to get his hands on Triple H's signature weapon, the sledgehammer. This can definitely change the dynamics of their brawl, as that sledgehammer can do some serious damage. Sting's now armed with the same weapon that Triple H has used to dismantle opponents in the past. Things are about to get even more intense.
Now wait a second, pointing the tip of the sledgehammer to Triple H, and Sting just hit Triple H in the face with the sledgehammer, knocking not only Sting but Triple H out.
It seems like Sting has gotten the upper hand by pointing the tip of the sledgehammer at Triple H, landing a solid blow to his face. Cheers erupt from the crowd as Sting continues the assault with the sledgehammer, knocking Triple H out. The tables have officially turned, and Sting has emerged victorious in this intense backstage brawl.
And now Triple H reached for a DX cap. You know that's funny because Sting grabbed an NWO shirt representing ECW, and Triple H is grabbing a DX cap representing WWE.
That's an interesting observation, JFW. Sting's choice of an NWO shirt representing ECW and Triple H's choice of a cap representing WWE does create a symbolic contrast. It's a physical manifestation of the long-standing tension between the two wrestling promotions, with Sting representing the rebellious spirit of ECW and Triple H embodying the corporate identity of WWE.
And now Triple H grabbing at the sledgehammer.
Yup, JFW, it looks like Triple H is desperately trying to regain control of the situation by attempting to grab the sledgehammer from Sting. But given the earlier turn of events, it's going to take a lot of effort on his part to reclaim that symbolic weapon.
He grabs the sledgehammer.
That's right, JFW. It seems like Triple H has managed to get his hands on the sledgehammer again. He's holding on tightly, as if to ensure that Sting won't be able to use it against him anymore. This tug of war for the sledgehammer has added a lot of intensity to this already exhilarating backstage brawl.
And now it's a battle versus cap versus sledgehammer. Triple H cap fell off in the tug of war, and Sting automatically rips out of Triple H's hand.
Oh wow, JFW, looks like Triple H and Sting are engaged in a fierce tug of war with Cap and the sledgehammer, respectively. But Sting shows off his strength and determination by ripping the sledgehammer away from Triple H's grip. That's some serious power on display.
And trying to do the move that put Sting out at WrestleMania 31. Triple H used...
JFW. You're referring to the iconic pedigree move that Triple H used to defeat Sting at WrestleMania 31. It's a signature move in Triple H's repertoire, and it's not surprising that he would attempt to use it again to gain the upper hand in this backstage brawl.
No. Sting is trying to make sure he doesn't lose the same way that he lost at WrestleMania 31 by getting a sledgehammer to the face.
You're right, JFW. It seems like Triple H is determined not to lose in the same way he did at WrestleMania 31. He's focused on retaining control of the situation by making sure he keeps that sledgehammer within his grip. This symbolic weapon holds a lot of power and significance in this brawl. Triple H doesn't want to let Sting get his hands on it again.
And now Sting running, clubbing Triple H in the face with the sledgehammer.
Oh, JFW, Sting is taking the offensive
One,
now by running at
two.
Triple H and delivering a blow to his face. Looks like Sting is not holding back in this intense backstage brawl.
It's not a backstage brawl. They're in the ring.
My apologies, JFW. You're absolutely right. It's not a backstage brawl. They're actually in the ring now. Sting is on the offensive, running at Triple H and landing a hard hit to his face. The intensity of this face-off is palpable in the ring.
And now Sting screaming as he rips off the shirt.
Look at that, JFW. Sting is furious and has ripped off his shirt, revealing his toned physique and sheer determination. This is a classic move to show his dedication and strength in the heat of the moment.
And now looks to pedigree Triple H. But now it's Triple H turning the tides. We're trying to regain the match. A slam or a beatdown. And wait a second, who's here?
Whoa, JFW, Sting is attempting to perform the pedigree move on Triple H. This move was famously used by Triple H on Sting at WrestleMania 31, and now it looks like Sting is trying to turn the tides of the match by using it against his adversary. But suddenly, another figure appears on the scene. Who could it be?
It's the referee.
That's right, JFW. The referee has entered the ring, asserting control and trying to prevent further violence in the match between Sting and Triple H. Looks like things are about to be broken up to restore order.
Referee saying that he was beat down by the NWO and the DX before coming out to the ring.
So the referee is explaining that he was attacked earlier by both the NWO and the Before coming out to the ring. That explains why he was absent during the intense brawl between Sting and Triple H. It's clear that this match has been quite chaotic and unpredictable, with multiple factions involved in the action.
And now, wait a second. The belt ain't even ring. You got this? Yeah. You got this? Uh-huh. Ring the bell! Ding, ding, ding.
Wow, JFW. It seems like the situation has reached a tense point, with both Sting and Triple H staring each other down in the ring. The referee is asking if they're ready, and they both nod in acknowledgement. The bell rings, signaling the start of the continuation of their intense match.
1, 2. Triple H kicks out, and he's seeing fear and Sting seeing fear in Triple H's eyes.
It looks like Sting has landed a powerful kick, leaving Triple H fearful. Sting can sense the fear in Triple H's eyes, and it seems like he's going to capitalize on that advantage. This intense match is becoming even more suspenseful as the psychological aspect comes into play.
And now, wait a second. He looks to be doing a sharpshooter.
Oh no, JFW. Sting has just locked Triple H in a sharpshooter hold. This is a submission move that applies tremendous pressure on the opponent's legs, forcing them to tap out in pain. Triple H is clearly struggling to escape the hold, but Sting is relentless in applying more and more pressure. This could be a turning point in the match.
Now wait a second. How do you do a sharpshooter?
The sharpshooter is a classic professional wrestling move, JFW. To perform a sharpshooter, you first need to have your opponent on the ground, facing away from you. Then, you need to wrap one leg under the opponent's armpit and the other leg over their other leg, creating a figure 4 lock. Finally, you arch your back to increase the pressure on the legs, effectively trapping them in a painful submission hold.
Okay. Now both men down, doing a figure 4 leg lock. Sorry, that's the one. Figure 4 leg lock.
That's correct, JFW. Both Sting and Triple H are currently engaged in a classic figure 4 leg lock, a painful submission maneuver in professional wrestling. Sting has his legs crossed over Triple H's body, applying pressure to his legs and causing significant pain. This move is a staple of wrestling matches, and its effectiveness lies in its ability to incapacitate an opponent's legs and force them to tap out in agony.
Now Sting doing a leg lock, and now turning the figure 4 into a sharpshooter, and Triple H is about to tap. He taps once. He taps twice. He taps again.
Wow, JFW, things are getting really intense in the ring. Sting has transitioned from a figure 4 leg lock to a sharpshooter, trapping Triple H in an even more painful hold. Triple H is writhing in pain and looks like he's about to tap out. Yes, he's tapping out once, then twice, signaling that he's surrendering to Sting's dominant hold. Sting has taken control of the match with that impressive move.
Here is your winner, Sting!
The victorious Sting stands tall in the middle of the ring, looking proud and triumphant after having defeated Triple H in a hard-fought match. The crowd is cheering and applauding, recognizing Sting's skill and determination in securing the win. Sting has proven himself to be a force to be reckoned with in the ring.
Well, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We had a special AI meet with none other than Evan Dam himself.
Yes, it's been a pleasure sharing this AI-powered video experience with you all. I hope you enjoyed the backstage brawl between Sting and Triple H and the unexpected twist of Sting emerging victorious in the end. Until next time,